the 2023 core wave of Ninjago. Today we're looking at the Lloyd Ninja's Mech Battle set, which comes with 2 mechs, 2 minifigures, 1 weapon pack, and retails for $20 in the US. This particular set may be one of the best Ninjago sets released ever because it can be easily played with right out of the box. This mech contains many features, and even the villain mech, which is the right size to be able to put up an equal fight for the ninja, creates a great battle scene through all the posability options in the set. Let's start by taking a look at the Lloyd's mech out of the 2 mechs. This mech features a lot of gold elements to represent the fact that Lloyd is indeed the golden ninja as well as the green ninja in the TV series. However, this minifigure and this mech do not appear in the actual series. This mech features the EVO system, which means there are EVO joints used for the arms, which means that the arms and legs cannot bend at the knees or the elbow joints. However, they can be very sturdy because of that. There's a printed piece on the front of the mech right here. That means ninja in the Ninjago language, which is the language in the Ninjago universe, as well as a bunch of printed pieces on the arms and the banner piece, which is a collectible for this set, as all the core wave sets come with a collectible banner. This particular banner depicts Lloyd using an energy field. This mech also comes with a sword that you can use, and it is a very unique sword design because it uses a silver katana, which is not what Lloyd typically would use. However, it fits very well with the dragon hilt. There's also a second part to this set to mention, and that's that you can take this part off the back, and with that, you can then add that as a weapon for Lloyd to use in this set. The instructions say that you can hold it like this. However, you can easily separate it into 2 separate blades if that makes more sense for your play design. Overall, this mech feels like a very solid build and could be used for many different ways of play. It's very posable, so you can get in many cool battle poses, and this makes a great contribution to this, even if you do not feel like collecting core sets. The second build of this set is the villain mech. The villains for this time around are similar to that of the Skulkin, which were the original villains for Ninjago in 2011, but instead of being an actual skeleton, these feature printed pieces as the face to represent the bones. This particular mech design is having a very good color scheme going on of utilizing red EVO joints, which I believe this is the first time we have received these joints in red. They'd be very good for custom mechs for Kai if you wanted to use them for Kai, as well as many bone detailing elements, many of which will be from the weapons pack, which we'll take a look at in a minute. The posability is a little bit less here because there's no mixel joints on the hinges for the hands, meaning you just clip the weapon straight onto the hand, which means there's a little less posability, but that's okay. I mean, it's already the second mech you're getting in this set, so it's probably worth it. Additionally, the weapons in this set have a neat little feature, which is that you can take the parts from the first weapon on the hand and connect it into the second to create a very detailed and strong-looking scythe weapon, which is very fitting that the villain gets cool weapon design, just like Lloyd can use part of his mech to transform into a new weapon. Additionally, as a final thing to mention about this mech, it has this giant dish for a hat on the top, but also you can lift that up and lift the front part of the mech down to reveal. Now, for the minifigures for this set, we get 2 minifigures. The first is an exclusive to this set, which is the Golden Lloyd core suit. This core suit is very much inspired by Lloyd's Oni design, which is used in the set Lloyd's Golden Ultra Dragon from the Crystallized Wave. This suit contains a lot of dark green printing to represent dragon scales on the front of the suit, but the hood is also the exact same hood that they use inside the actual show for Lloyd when he is using his golden form and not using his Oni form. So if you're looking to complete that minifigure, this is a good set to collect just to pick up that one exclusive figure. But in addition to that, you also get the Bone Hunter, which is not exclusive to this set, but is one of the cooler variants of the entire wave because he gets a cool gunmetal gray piece on his shoulder to represent spikes. as well as the fact that there's horns on the front to represent the fact that it is a horned feature on top of the skeleton's head. This is part of the new Bone Villains wave, which are very reminiscent of the Skulkin from the first wave of Ninjago back in 2011, which are mostly themed around skeletons. This case, they do come with a weapon pack. As you can see here, there are a bunch of weapons laid out in front of the minifigures. These are from the weapon pack released in this wave of core. A lot of these sets actually feature this weapon pack, and this is one of the two cheapest sets where you can purchase this weapon pack from. This weapon pack features 4 shurikens, 2 of which are supposed to be held by the minifigure, as well as 2 scythes, 2 scythes, 2 swords, and 2 samurai helmet pieces. Most of these weapon pieces do get a space to be used on the mech that you got to see earlier, and it creates a very useful way to utilize almost every part of this weapon pack. The only parts not utilized in the actual set itself are the 2 extra shurikens, which aren't held by the minifigure, as well as one of the samurai helmet pieces, being that the other is used on the front of the mech. Now let's move on to my overall thoughts, and I will tell you what the rating of this set is and what you can use this set for. So my overall thoughts on this set is, as I mentioned in the beginning of the video, this may be one of the best Ninjago sets of all time, due to the fact that it is easy to play with right out of the box, because it gives you an even balanced battle against a ninja mech and a villain mech. While other larger sets may accomplish the same thing, this is an easy set to pick up if you're just looking for a small display or something small to play with at a reasonable price. Most of the core wave sets for this particular wave in 2023 have been very reasonably priced, if not some of the best prices we have seen for Ninjago in a long time. However, there are some sets that are more worth picking up than others. This is probably one of those sets. It features a weapon pack, which allows you to change up the way that you're using weapons. It features an exclusive minifigure, so it's good for collectors. It features 2 posable mechs that are good for play, but they're also good if you want to display them, as well as the fact that this particular set also includes very wide ranges of posability and new ideas for people to use on their mechs if they wanted to build custom mechs with some of the unique pieces featured in this set. Overall, I'd give this set probably close to an 11 out of 10, because this is probably one of the sets I've had the most fun building with and the most fun playing with in a long time. So I would recommend this set if you can find it in stores. I was able to pick this up at Target, but I also saw that they do have this in stock at LEGO stores as well. So those are some places you could go and look for this set if you are looking to pick this set up. I hope you all enjoyed this review. Feel free to check out my other reviews. I'm doing reviews of all of the cool sets that I find are worth getting from the 2023 wave of Core Ninjago, and I've also reviewed every single set in the Core wave of 2022 for Ninjago as well. So be sure to check those out in the playlist linked at the end of the video. I hope you all enjoyed this, and please remember to like and subscribe. It helps the channel out a whole lot, and I will see you in the next video. Have a great day.